Alright, so here we are on lesson 7, understanding equations. We should be on page 11 of your note packet. The opening exercise says your brother is going to college, so you no longer have to share a bedroom. You decide to redecorate a wall by hanging 2 new posters. The wall is 14 feet wide and each poster is 4 feet wide. You want to place the posters on the wall so that the distance from the edge of each poster to the nearest edge of the wall is the same as the distance between the posters as shown in the diagram below. Determine that distance. Alright, so we know that it's 14 feet across the wall and each poster is 4 feet. So then this distance, they want it to be the same. So I'm going to label all of them x. So now our equation then, if we're going to look at all the pieces here, we would have x plus 4 plus x plus another 4 plus another x, and this all equals 14. So when we combine like terms, we have 3x plus 8 equals 14. I subtract 8 from both sides, so I get 3x equals 6. I divide by 3 on both sides, so I get x to be 2. So then the answer would be that the distance should be 2 feet. Alright, that's number 1. So if you scroll down, another similar example here with another picture. It says your parents are redecorating the dining room and want to place 2 rectangular wall sconce lights that are 25 inches wide along a 10-foot, 8-inch wall, so that the distance between the lights and the distances from each light to the nearest edge of the wall are all the same. So it says to design the wall and determine the interest. So again, they want the distance to be the same, so I'm going to call all of these x again. But before we can write our equation, we have to see here that this is in feet and these are in inches. So I think I'm going to convert the 10 2/3 feet to inches. So remember that 12 inches equals 1 foot. So 10 2/3 is an improper fraction, would be 32/3. And we need to, not 13ths. And we need to multiply that by 12 over 1. So if we do some cross division, we get 1 and a 4. And 32 times 4 is 128, and this is inches. So up here you can fill in 128 inches. So now when we write our equation, I'm going to scroll down here a little bit, we would have x plus 25 plus x plus another 25 plus x, and this all equals 128. So when I combine like terms, I end up with 3x plus 50 equals 128. If I subtract 50 from both sides, I get 3x equals 78. And now when I divide by 3, if you do this off to the side, you do get that x equals 26, right? And this is in inches. So to answer the question, we can say that the distance should be 26 inches, or if you convert that to feet, that is 2 1/6 feet. Alright, and that's the answer for that one. So go ahead and flip on over to the next page. So you should be on page 12 now. And we are skipping this whole top part, so you can go ahead and cross that off. We're not going to do that. So we're going to go right down to example 1. It says that the ages of 3 sisters are consecutive integers. The sum of their ages is 45, and it says to find their ages. So when it says consecutive, this means in a row. So they're one right after another. So, part A says, if the youngest sister is x years old, describe the ages of the other 2 sisters in terms of x. Write an expression for the sum of their ages, and use that expression to write an equation that can be used to find their ages. So we know that the youngest is x. Alright, and then we know that their ages are consecutive, so that means that the middle is only 1 year older than the youngest, so it'd be x plus 1. And then the oldest is another year younger, so that means this would be x plus 2. And we know that all of this equals 45. Alright, so our equation then would be, if we combine our like terms, we have 3x plus 3 equals 45. So I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. So I get 3x equals 42. And I divide by 3 on both sides. I get x equals 14. So now we have to determine their ages. So we know that the youngest would be 14, which means the middle would be 15. And the oldest would be 16. So to check and see if that's correct, we would add all of those up. 15, 16, if we add them all up, we do indeed get 45, so we know that that is correct. Okay, so we're going to flip over to the next page, last page here, and we're going to do just a few together. Alright, we're going to start with number 1A. So it says, Sophia pays a $19.99 membership fee for an online music store. If she also buys 2 songs from a new album at a price of 99 cents each, what is the total cost? So, she pays $19.99. Oh, I forgot. I want to skip actually. We're going to come back to part A. Let's look at part B. So, part B says, if Sophia purchases N songs for 99 cents each, write an expression for the total cost. So, she pays $19.99 for the fee. Plus, it's 99 cents per song, so it'd be 0.99 N, and this equals the total. Alright, this will now help us with part A. So we bring this back up here, $19.99, and we know that she buys 2 songs, so 0.99 times 2, and we're looking for the total cost. So we have $19.99, and you guys can do this part in the calculator. So it'd be 0.99 times 2, which is $1.98, so plus $1.98. And when you add those together, you get $21.97. So we can say the total cost is $21.97. Alright. And then, let's see, we are going to skip part C for right now. Alright, we're going to skip that, and then part D, oh sorry, we're not going to skip part C. I don't know why I did that. Alright, part C says, Sophia's friend has saved $118 but isn't sure how many songs she can afford if she buys the membership and some songs. So, it says, use the expression in part B to write an equation that can determine how many songs she can buy. So the first part was $19.99 plus 0.99 N, and now for our total, we know our total has to be $118 because that's how much money she has. Alright, so we've written the equation. Now for part D, you guys are going to try this on your own. Alright, so you're going to put 1, and then 2, and then a little bit further down 3. So it says, using the equation written in part C, can Sophia's friend buy 101, 100, or 99 songs? So if you set them up, that means that's what we're plugging in for N. So we'd have $19.99 plus 0.99 times 101 equals 118. So you're checking that one. And then you're going to check the other two as well. So this, for the second one, we'd be plugging in 100. See if that equals 118. And the third one, you would be plugging in 99 to see if that equals 118. So I want you to try on your own and see how many songs she can buy. And then we'll go over that in class all together tomorrow. Alright, so try those 3 on your own, and then you will be good to go for this lesson.